Hmm. Oh, hi everyone. I was just going through some of my CDs and I found a batch that I actually decided to accept from one of my close friends. It's already some years ago now, several years ago. She decluttered her CD collection. Um, I think pretty much all of it, except for Kylie and Robbie. We're both huge fans of Kylie Minogue and Robbie Williams, so I assume she would have kept all her physical copies of those albums and singles on CD format, but everything else before she went to an opportunity shop like the Salvation Army to donate the rest of her collection. These are the ones that I decided to take for myself. I won't go through them all, just the ones that really caught my eye, and the common thread is that they were to do with the packaging. So, yeah, I'll just go through them now. If you're interested, dare to join me? Nah, curiosity won't kill the cat. Oh, no, it won't. So, in no particular order, this is Rufus Wainwright's Vibrate, I think it's called. I like it for the clamshell design. I'll show you what's inside. I've just emptied the contents. Each of the ones I decided to, keep from my friend's collection has this symbol on it, just to remind me that where I got, where the source is from, where I obtained these from. So this comes with four, I guess, postcard style postcards designs. Also a booklet. And it's a double CD. There you go. So yeah, that's quite a nice package. Next we have Britney Spears' Femme Fatale album. It just comes in this gatefold design, so it opens up in three sections. This side houses the CD booklet. And on the other side is the CD itself. This one's Janet Jackson's The Velvet Rope, which it's got a cutaway here in the middle design. So when you slide out the CD, that I guess symbol in the middle, the outline of the symbol, matches the outline of this symbol here as part of the album cover. So the CD booklet there. And the two CDs housed. This is the one of them, and it's a flip design like that, which, yeah, the CDs actually easily come loose from those housing. Yep. Okay, the next album is, actually, I assume it's an album, or maybe it's a single, Mama Said. Oh, it's an album. Forgive me, I'm not familiar with Lenny Kravitz's discography in a deep way, so I know Mama Said is a song that he has sung or covered. So similar to Janet's design, it has a cutaway part there, the window you can see through, and it reveals, Lenny Kravitz there. This one is also a gatefold design, which we open up this side. Pretty sure the CD booklet would be under here, and on this side, oh no, the CD is there. So that's I did say the CD booklet, didn't I? Actually, I don't think it comes with the CD booklet, but for the first time looking at it properly, it comes with these sort of that remind me of the advent calendar windows, which you can open up like that. A little bit tricky to open, actually. If you don't bite my nails like me, it's probably a bit easier to flip them open, or grip them to flip them open. Yeah, if you see what I mean. The rest of the albums that I now taken from my friend is all Pearl Jam. I didn't actually realize she was a fan of Pearl Jam's. So this is one of the albums here, and yeah, it's a gatefold design that opens up. It's the CD in the middle, and I do like in this case the booklet is easy to get out because there's a cutaway here, so it's easier to grip and slide out. This one I like because it actually looks like a little book, like it's the dimensions of a booklet, so I appreciate that. Yeah, like meaning the dimensions of this booklet is not exactly like the dimensions of a CD case. It's a little bit more rectangular than that, so yeah. It's quite a number of pages actually, so I know I'm going through them very haphazardly. Pearl Jam fans who have this, will be all too familiar. Okay. Next Pearl Jam album here is Yield, which again I like the cutaway design of the road sign there. So that cuts away, and there's a cutaway there. And yeah, it's a gatefold design again. So that's the CD there, and again it does have, not as big this time, but it has a cutaway there to take out the booklet. This one's a standard size booklet in terms of its the same dimensions, almost same dimensions as a CD case cover, so more square design. Yeah, can you tell I'm not using any sort of stand? Just using my other hand to hold the my phone, so apologies if this is a little bit a bit messy in terms of showing off the booklets. As I said, despite not being a super fan of Pearl Jam, I also knew at the time, just due to marketing and media reports of this series of productions. So I know you can get many of these. This is just one that my friend chose to obtain at the time. So it's not the entire collection of this particular series where it comes in this beige cardboard design, or slip sleeve, I think it's called. So for me, looking at the case, I like the slip case. I would think that one side is a booklet and one side is a CD, but no, it's actually two CDs in here. I know, I can almost hear you Pearl Jam fans saying, well, of course, it's side A's and side B's. Well, I wasn't that familiar, and this is probably the first time I'm actually looking at what I've collected or decided to keep from my friend's collection before she went to Salvation Army or one of the op shops to donate the rest of her collection. So yeah, that's the back cover there. Okay, 3 more to go. This is Binaural, again by Pearl Jam. It does remind me of the one-word album titles that the Pet Shop Boys use, that's bilingual. I can imagine actually Binaural being a Pet Shop Boys titled album, but I doubt they would use album titles that have been taken up by other bands. I mean, you think it's bound to happen, but I like the name here, Binaural. So again, it's a gatefold design which opens up like this, and this side CD's in the middle, and again I like the wide cutaway here, so you can easily take the booklet out. Again, a similar design. It actually looks like a small booklet, small brochure. Yeah, it must be fun putting together, or having, in this case, the members of Pearl Jam requesting how they would like the packaging to look, the font. All that I take for granted in terms of designs. And does the back cover have? Oh yeah, the back cover's got the track listing there. Okay, the penultimate one that I've got here is Pearl Jam Live on Two Legs. Again, it's a fold out design. So I don't think it comes with a booklet. Yeah, there's no. It's just a CD in this case. So yeah. So I'll just show those sides again. So that's the design on the left side, and that's the design on the right side. And that's the back of the CD there. And last but not least, Pearl Jam's No Code album. I like this design. It's like a fancy greeting card. So it opens up like that. And then it opens up again on one side like that. And on this side, excuse me, like that. Okay, so I'm assuming one side houses the CD booklet and the other one is the CD. So let's have a look. So yeah, this side housed the CD. Is this meant to be a part of my naivety? Like a replica of a Ouija board? Although it's round, Ouija boards are usually square or rectangular, aren't they? That's what it kind of reminds me of anyway, or it does remind me of. Please correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. Yes, and on this side with a slight cutaway to slide out. These look like a series of postcards, or they feel heavy like postcards in here. Let's have a look. Cards that look like, that mimic Polaroid photos. Don't ask me what the meanings are. Oh, this thing's on the back. Sorry, let's do that again. That's the first one there. I was going to say, is there any explanation? It most likely says there, doesn't it? Again, if you've got this album and you've got this version of it, yeah, you'd probably be very familiar with it, especially Pet Shop Boys, Pearl Jam's super fans. See, I've got the Pet Shop Boys on my mind. Always on my mind. Okay. Yeah, just a reminder, this is actually the first time I'm looking through this collection since taking it off my friend's hands, so can you tell I'm not a super Pearl Jam fan? Otherwise I would have looked at this years ago. So I'm just looking at them now. So yeah, so I wasn't familiar that it had these Polaroid-esque cards in here until now. And that's the slipcase that it came in. And that's the back, the rear of the album. There you go. So thanks for watching. If you've also perhaps inherited, so to speak, part of a collection of friends or family and you've made it your own, well done. I know I can't take any of these collections when I die, but for the time being, they'll be admired and looked after.